All right, so this next one is the whole reason that I wanted Other Mike to be here, because Other Mike and I went and saw a movie, and it was so good. I showed my wife. My wife is really excited about this too, and she usually doesn't get excited about stuff like this. And you can see how my my mic is a different color because of my green screen. But yeah, my wife usually doesn't get excited about stuff like this, but man, she watched this, and I told her, "Oh, this is only part one. There's a part two," and she was like, "Why? Why is there a part two?" So we're checking out a trailer for part two. And let's check it out here because we are watching the trailer for Dune Part 2, the official trailer. Now, I'll just, before we even really get into any of this, first of all, it's from Warner Bros. Pictures. We're going to like the video. This movie, originally, the Dune Part 1 came out, and they did not have, it was not verified whether or not they were going to do Dune Part 2. That's why Dune came out as Dune, and then the Part 2 is coming out as Dune Part 2. Because they didn't know that they were going to get to finish this. And so it's really great to see that the first one did so well that they're going to finish the whole thing here. So let's see what it says. It says, "Long live the fighters." Hashtag Dune Part 2 only in theaters November 3rd. And then a bunch. Oh, here's what it says. "The saga continues as award-winning filmmaker Denis Villeneuve embarks on Dune Part 2, the next chapter of Frank Herbert's celebrated novel Dune, with an expanded all-star international ensemble cast. The film from these people is highly anticipated follow-up to 2021's six-time Academy Award-winning Dune." All right. And then there is... Here we go. Dune Part 2 will explore the mythic journey of Paul Atreides as he reunites with Chani and the Fremen while on a warpath of revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family. Facing a choice between the love of his life and the fate of the known universe, he endeavors to prevent a terrible future only he can foresee. Man, they've got to put some spaces in here so I can read things easier. I almost had to put my glasses on there. All right, so I'm really excited for this. I'm going to tell you right now, I already love the trailer. Haven't seen it. I love the movie. Go see the movie. I'm so hyped for this. As soon as I walked out of theaters, I was hyped for part 2. As soon as I walked out of part 1. So, but we've got a 2-minute, 24-second trailer here. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
Oh, because she's never seen an ocean.
Lie many secrets.
Or even a lake.
The darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
Yeah, well, screw my father.
What if Atreides were still alive?
He's dead. All right.
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Don't try to impress anyone.
Here we go. Oh, it looks just like... Those look just like they did in the first ones.
Yep.
Be simple. Be direct.
I am telling you.
Fancy.
I understand.
It's like water skiing, man.
How can you say don't do anything fancy when you're talking about riding a kaiju?
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides.
Long live the
We gave them
fighters.
something to hope for.
That's not hope!
thy knife chip and shatter.
I like that. May thy knife chip and shatter. That's just a respectful way of saying, I hope you die.
Gotta remember that. Somebody pulls a knife on me.
Chip and shatter.
No matter what? What did you say?
What'd you think?
It looks like it's just going to be as good as the first one. I mean, it looked really, yeah. I mean, very well done. I mean, man, I think it's going to be amazing. I mean, see a lot of great characters in it, great actors and stuff. It's going to be. I think this is going to be it. I think it's going to be the final one. You think they're? I was thinking, what if they have another one? I mean,
Yeah, I think it would be
enough material to do that, but
there's enough material for them to do 3 parts. I hope that they do 3 parts.
yeah,
I
think beyond that, it's a little too much.
Yeah, I know, and I would agree. I hope that they do 3. That's like the big thing. Because one of the problems that now we got an ad coming up, so I might get cut off here, and I'm going to stop us. But one of the problems with the original movie was that there was just not they've always been condensing everything down, and here they took their time,
Right.
and that's really great to see. So I hope that they do 3 parts and they take their time. So, but ad break coming up right now. So it'll be here momentarily. So we are going to go to ad break, and then we'll come back and check out the comments. So we will see you guys after these short messages. All right. Apologize for the ad breaks, guys, but we gotta make our money somehow. Coming back. So yeah, I'm so excited for this. I think that this is going to be amazing. Like I said, I hope they do 3. I said that before the ad break. I hope they do 3. Even if they don't do 3, I'm sure that this one will be amazing. But, that would probably be my only criticism, is if they do the whole wrap it up thing here, is that I wanted more, which is a great criticism for filmmakers to have, because it's like, oh, if only we had more,
Yeah.
But all right, so let's check out. Oh, actually, before we even go into comments, I do just want to say this because I'm just randomly thinking of it. I will tell you that before this movie first came out, a couple of people had announced a couple of different projects related to Dune, and everybody was really worried about there possibly being, like we've talked about it, being these woke trash. And they thought that they were going to make this movie. Some people were worried that they were going to make this movie woke trash. And I'll tell you, I've never been more happy than I was watching this movie to see, like, there's none of that kind of stuff. 2020, like the 21st century politics are not in this movie.
Right.
Nobody cares about any of that stuff. So,
Right.
yeah. But anyway, or at least the original. So now the second one, I don't think they're gonna spoil it for themselves. But anyway, let's check out the comments here. Let me see. A book series with a universe of lore to rival that of Lord of the Rings, made into a duo of films that is faithful to the source material and, on top of that, actually entertaining. What a time to be alive. This is really cool. This is like a beacon of hope.
Yeah, that's a good comment.
Yeah, this is a great comment. This is like a beacon of hope, though, for the movie industry, because there's just been so much bad stuff. The woman riding shots here gave me goosebumps. The trailer has a largely more of the same feel to it, yet I'm hyped, excited to see what else Villeneuve has in store for us. I really hope they show the Guild Navigators. That's true. If you don't know, the Guild Navigators from the original movies are like these weird monster-looking creatures. 1 second. Have a part 3. That's what I want to know. Yes. It'll have a part 3 from just a quick Google search says yes. They pulled lines directly from the book, specifically Stilgar saying to Paul, "Keep it simple, nothing fancy. We know you are brave." I'm so humped. I'm so pumped. Dennis is a true fan of this world and lore. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't even know. Like, it's so surreal that this movie series is being made. I don't even know what to say. I'm so hyped. This is This is one of those things where, you know, when they talk about, so I've talked about like bad, below average, average, about, you know, okay, and I always describe my highest scores of excellent as, you know, like changing cinema. This is one of those things where it's like, I know that we've talked about how this is kind of following patterns of things of old, like older movies. It's being made in the way where older movies are being made. But what that's doing is it's a revival. You know, I mean, this obviously isn't, this type of movie making is not taking the industry by storm. If it, you know, but if it were, we'd be having great movies all the time. But this movie, I hope that it's like the spark that starts the fire of revival, where people look at this and go, you know, maybe we should stop trying to make all this modern crap and just go back to the basics of good filmmaking. So, yeah.
Right. A good book, and then making a good, like they said, a good film that's entertaining. You know, that they're true to the book, but it's also entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, anyway.
I didn't realize how many Academy Awards this thing has. You know, the first one.
Yeah.
I think this one's gonna be like that too. So just from looking at it.
I think I saw. Oh, go on.
When does it come out? I didn't either.
September.
September. Okay. All right.
No, November. Excuse me, November.
November. Oh, okay. We got some.
It will
time.
not be long now. I will tell you. I saw a comment. I think it was a comment on a video or something, or maybe a Rotten Tomatoes review, where it said the comment said, like, you know, when you see something and you watch it and you're sad. Like, you watch something so good that you're sad because you know that this will be the only one. You know, like, after this, they're not going to make a movie. You know that they're not going to make a movie like this. You know they're not going to make a piece of art like this, or a video game, or a book. There's not going to be other books for you to read other than this one that's going to be this good. And that's what I felt about the first one. Somebody was commenting about the first one when they said that. Like, they said that they basically sat in theaters and felt sad because they were like, this movie's so good that it's painful because nothing else is like this.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that says a lot about the movie when people feel that way. You know, it's like there's been TV series that my wife and I watched, you know, and when it came down to the end, we're kind of like, oh man, that's it, it's over, you know. Really good series, you know, and movies can do that too. That says a lot about the way that it works on people's emotions and their psyche and stuff like that, and touches things that in their heart that other movies just don't. You know, this isn't a comedy. This is an epic.
Yeah. By the way, just because we see him in here, Dave Bautista, man, that guy is not just some comedian, big muscly comedian guy like you see in Guardians of the Galaxy or some other projects he's in. He can act. He does really good. He did really good in the first one too. So.
He's done some good movies, good parts.
But all right, let's move forward here into the next one. Because we could spend all day talking about it. What's that?
I feel let down. We're leaving.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying we could talk about this movie all day, but
yeah.
Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.